I put my tats in your face. Now what? Now what you gonna do about it? Now what you gonna do?
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tats, and if you're on this video, you're probably wondering if I really spent $600 on an anime statue. Well, not only did I do that, but it's also been a year in the making. I probably won't get the statue for another few months, but with this video, I kind of want to just go over where I got that, how much it cost, how long it's been taking to get to my doorstep so I can display it in all its beauty. So that's kind of what this video is for. If you don't know me, I love anime. All I watch is anime. I simp for anime. It's just the greatest thing in the world to me. So now, I'm sure we've all been on the social media websites, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and you've had to have seen some. If you're an anime fan, you've had to have seen like these really flashy statues, because that's how I wound up doing this. I was on TikTok, and then someone's like, "Oh, well, I use Favorite GK," which you can see here on my screen. They're like, "Oh, I use this to buy all my statues," and I was like, "Okay, all right, cool. I'm gonna see what I can find." So I go on there and I found what I wanted. Sadly, I missed the pre-order and it was sold out, and I really wanted that statue. So I was like, you know what? I'm still gonna commit to this. So I found another statue I wanted. If you can't tell by the title or the thumbnail, it's a Hashira statue from Demon Slayer, and it's my personal favorite one. And we'll get into that into a second. But so Favorite GK here is the website I use, and it has a wide variety of statue options. I mean, you can see right here we have Pokemon, One Piece, Naruto, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, and the list goes on and on. There's even some like really cool collabs where like you can have like a Mecha Pikachu. But, you know, I recommend the site. It's pretty cool. If you're into statue collecting, here it is. There's a lot of studios that are out here. You can already see some have been. And actually, here is the Mecha Godzilla that I was mentioning. So, a lot of statues on here. And I'm talking there's a lot. Probably thousands, if not a couple 100,000. I could be wrong on that. So, I use Favorite GK. And one thing you got to know when you get into a site like this is the prices aren't going to be exact because there's conversion rates and everything. But we'll get into that into a second. So, you're probably wondering now, I've been babbling on long enough. Tats, what statue did you buy? Well, I'm here to show you. We bought the Stone Hashira statue. And this, as you can see on screen, it is $459.99. Tats, are you insane? Yes, I want Guillaume that bad that I am spending almost $500 for the statue. But I'll break all that down as we go on. So this is the statue I'm getting. As you can see here, it looks incredible. Now, again, the other one I wanted was one of the Stone Hashira, but I missed the sale on that. Like this one even lights up. It has interchangeable heads. I'm just gonna kind of like show it off here. But it looks so good. It looks so good. And I was really excited. I was like, I want this statue. Now, how did I get this statue? As I said, you can see on screen right here, it shows $459.99. Now, when you sign into this website, you will convert it to whatever your local currency is. Now, I pre-ordered this. I think it was back in May. We'll check my invoices here in a second. I pre-ordered this back in May of 2021, I believe. So you have an option for deposit or a full payment. Now, if you do the full payment, you're going to pay for the statue in full right there, and then you will just wait for the shipping invoice that would come later when it's ready to do that. Or you could do what I did. I said, man, that's a lot of money. I don't want to drop $500 off the bat. So I did the deposit, and I'll get into that in a second. But let's just kind of go over what this is. So this statue is going to be by SDS Studios and JK Studios. It's going to be PU plus resin. It's a 1/6 scale, which I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what any of this means. I just know I love Demon Slayer, and this thing looked incredible. So the cool thing about this is I believe there's only going to be 288 with an exclusive metal nameplate. I'm hoping to get a low number. So here is also this right here, kind of breaks it down further. So you do in full payment, you would pay the amount you see here, you would wait for the shipping invoice, you pay the shipping invoice, and then you get your tracking order. Or the way I did it, I did deposit. I deposited, which I'll show you how much I paid and all that good stuff. You would do the deposit, you do the final payment, you would do the shipping invoice, and then you finally get your tracking order. So real quick before I get into all that, let's just admire the quality of this once again. And again, this thing lights up. So a 1/6 scale, I'm really excited for this. This guy is my favorite Hashira. I love Demon Slayer, and I'm really excited to get this. One last thing I want to know before we go into the payment and everything is that, so if I ordered it in May of 2021, it was estimated to ship in December of 2021, which is correct, but I'm going to break this down because this is where I said earlier that I did not know how much this was really going to cost me. So as you can see here on screen, this is my initial deposit placed on May 31st of 2021, and I spent $123.99 just to reserve my statue. Okay, so I did that. Awesome. So then later in the year, I got another invoice. It was around the end of December, I think. It's like, hey, it's time to pay for shipping. Do you want the like good shipping or the bad shipping? And like the good shipping was like $280, and it was still going to take like 30 to 60 days to get to my doorstep. And I'm like, nah. Or there was the economy shipping, which I ended up going with, as you can see here on screen. It was $216. So in total, between this, so I also, now you may be wondering, Tats, what's that 280? The 280 was the remaining balance of the statue I owed. Again, like I said, the prices you see on here are not going to be exact because of conversion rates and all that fun stuff. Because this is not coming from America. This is coming from overseas. So I had 2 invoices. I was like, hey, I wasn't expecting to pay $500 right now. They're like, okay, well, you can pay off the remaining balance of the statue, which is the 280 you see here, and then you can pay for the shipping within 3 months, because they'll hold the statue for 3 months once it's fully paid off, right? Which I think is a really good like business practice because these are expensive. So I said, okay, cool. Let me pay off the remaining. I paid off the remaining balance. I paid that off. Once I had that paid off, I was like, okay, hey, it was about a couple weeks later that I finally got this done. I was like, hey, I'm ready. Can you send me the invoice for the shipping? And then I got the invoice for shipping. And again, I went with the economy shipping, which is $216. And I think that was like 45 to 60 days. So I ordered this, as you can see on the previous one, as you saw on the previous one, that I ordered this in May of 2021. And it's going to be about May 2022 when I finally get this statue. But at the end of the day, I think it's going to be really worth it. So hopefully this kind of helps you if you want to buy a statue like this. I'm not trying to flex or anything, but like we've all seen these statues. If you're an anime fan, you've always wanted something like this, right? And now I'm just kind of showing you how it's done. Maybe I'll buy more in the future. I don't know. Again, I wasn't expecting it to be this expensive, but I think this is going to be worth it. I mean, look, it even comes with another head. I mean, he's even crying. Look at Yome. He's crying. Best boy. So hopefully this helps you out. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below in this video, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. If you want to see me buy more statues, heck, I'll do it. I'll buy another one. There's a couple more I've had my eye on. Be sure to follow me on Twitch at IGotsTats. I play a wide variety of games over there and talk about anime and horror all the time. With that being said, I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helped you.